So just moments away from this huge clash in Nassau, Bahamas. Bahamas in blue, they're attacking the basket to our right. USA in white. It's gonna be one heck of a night here in Americup qualification. And please, you could join us. Bahamas have to go in and come back out. Good hustle defense from the USA. Across court, shots up, nice. Relaxed stroke from Samuel Hunter, but that was short. He had 3 of 6 from three-point range in game 1, but a nice little push shot off the glass there for Jameis Ramsey. And that looked pretty efficient there from Team USA. Shots up from deep and nothing but net. That's a marvelous looking shot. Franco Miller just played the one game so far. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists in that game. Well, that time, not looking for the assist, went straight into the three-point attempt. Handoff for Javonte Smart and inside to the big man. Malik Williams will go to the line, but that was just a straight dribble pull-up and 3 there. Malik Williams at the line, 26 years old, 2 meters 11. Played 3 games in these qualifiers. Averaging 5.6 rebounds, 1 assist. And versus Puerto Rico on Friday night. And he knocks down those free throws in game 1 of this window. 2.7 rebounds, 1 assist, just in 18 minutes. So getting some good efficiency in short space of time. And that was a strong move there from Franco Miller, who's taking this responsibility on his shoulders. Malik Williams, Norris Cole, Javonte Smart, high scoring player, high rebounding player as well. And again, and number 11, Nasir Little, with a 3-pointer. No way through, having to come back out. Now the 3-pointer is up, is open. And good hustle on the offensive glass. Garvin Clark couldn't get the 3 to go, but Bahamas didn't give up on it. And they will get an extra possession. All the way to the basket. Malik Williams, good defense without fouling. Here comes the USA in transition. Deep 3 misses everything, but what a great save. Malik Williams with a running hook, and he is being effective early here for Team USA. They lead by 4. Tavario Miller, leading scorer for the Bahamas in these qualifiers. And all the way to the basket. That's a beautiful left-hand finish, this time by Rashid Davis. And off the glass, hanging in the air. That is big-time play from Norris Cole, who looks really sharp. Has he been in the NBA and around Europe? Won the French and the Israeli leagues out there. In and back out again. This is tough D. The ball's got stuck. Deep shot and just skims the rim, and that's suffocating defense from USA. Into the key, back outside. Deep 3 is in and out. Looks like it had a good look though. And here comes Bahamas. Americup 2025 qualifier. And a big collision between Tavares Miller and Malik Williams. Maybe Malik was wishing Tavares a happy birthday for Tuesday when he's going to be 31. Maybe he's just doing his job, getting his laces done up. He's had a smart start, the 2'11" centre. And Bahamas will have baseline out of bounds. They've got to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face with the Americans tonight. This is a talented team that will be wanting to stake their claim as they've qualified for a place on the roster in the prestigious Americup finals in Nicaragua from the 23rd to the 31st of August. There's a couple of highlights. Nice job from Franco Miller there, and then the left-hand finish as well. So lots of options here for Bahamas. And they will want to put on a really impressive performance tonight. And the shot's up and just short, and for Bahamas, and here comes Nasir Little. He's going to pull up and shoot it, and he's long, and it's run and gun at the moment for the States. For USA, push ahead. Miller, he's blocked. Wow. And Malik Williams is getting everywhere. Using that 2'11" to great effect. Miller caught the ball squared up, and Williams came in from behind, knocked it away. Not in this house, not in your house. And shots up. Rashad Davis no good on that occasion. 11-7 to USA. Crossover, push shot, and it's good for Javonte Smart. 19 points a game he's averaging, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. All the way back out again. It's good defense from the USA, not allowing easy penetration. Then they swarm the loose ball as the pass was around Miller's ankles. USA defense pounced to try and grab the ball from the floor. Just joined us in Nassau, in the Bahamas, Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium, and it has the real feel of a gymnasium, maybe a college gymnasium, high school gymnasium. Great atmosphere, and Bahamas are just, well, that was always going to happen, unfortunately. Domnick Bridgewater. And the shot's up, and it's good. Nice play. Samuel Hunter, he can shoot the 3. Miss one, then he makes one. You got to keep shooting if you're open. Nice job by the Bahamas on that possession. Norris Cole, and into Nasir Little, who is a handful. Standing at 2'4", the 25-year-old. Some really strong young players on this team for the USA. Just played against Puerto Rico so far in these qualifiers. 25 minutes of action in game 1 of this window. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Playing for the Sioux Falls Falls. A lot of these young players on this Team USA team are in and out of NBA rotations and with the NBA affiliate teams. And one goes out and one comes in. Miller Kopp, who plays with Jonius Ramsey for the OKC Blue. Another impressive player. Here goes. I think that's going to be a foul. And that's a tough take for Rob Baker II, who tried to stand in the way of the Bahamian attack of Franco Miller. And that's what they've got to do. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to go downhill. They've got to attack the gaps. (15-10) USA lead. This is Franco Miller, junior, 26 years old, playing in the Spanish third division with FIBA Palma. 17 games this season, 12 points as he drains that. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 76% from the free throw line in the Spanish third tier, and knocking that down with no problem. And just a little bit of contact there by Rashad Davis. Three team fouls each for Bahamas USA. Over halfway through the first quarter. Rob Baker II trying to get a handoff and a little bit aggressive on the defense there. And that's a really nice play to get that open look for Sam Hunter. Jalen Crutcher into the game now for the USA. Alley-oop, and that's just sort of thrown up a bit high, but Americup missed it. He wasn't sure if he was going to throw it down, and he blew the layup wide open. And foul away from the ball, and it's getting aggressive, and Bahamas have got to be careful. They've got to stay focused and stay disciplined. Otherwise, things will get very difficult for them if they start getting into early foul trouble. Just 3 points down. They're staying in touch with this talented American team. Kopp sets the screen. Stays outside the three-point line. Goes right, hands off. And an attack, and more attack. That's really good offensive glass hunting there. 2-3 attempts, and it's a finish for the USA. Blown up the handoff action there has Team USA. Now we got Bridgewater versus Kopp. Step back is really good. That's awesome from Bridgewater. He's second in scoring at 16.3 points a game in these Americup qualifiers over 3 games. Excitement mounts in the gym, and the steal. Good job by Jerome Burrows. Garvin Clark to Bridgewater, the 2 guards. Bridgewater is bumped by Kopp. That's a tough cover for Americup at 2 meters. 1. Kopp played his first game in these Americup qualifiers against Puerto Rico in game 1 of this window. And that's how you just attack the offensive rebound with the tip and then go straight back up and tip back. And you get your just rewards. Domnick Bridgewater at the line. (1.78 m), 5'10", playing in France. This season misses the free throw. And great hustle there from Nathaniel Bastian with the 2 points off the miss of the free throw. Watch this. Gets the rebound, turns. He's at the line. Bastion at 2 meters. Playing in France for Pays Solonay Basket. 10 minutes of action against Cuba. 1 rebound in that game, but so he's already surpassing that, and that's what Bahamas need to do tonight. They're going to need all the roster playing some inspirational basketball. It's timeout here in Nassau. It's Americup 2025 qualification. So there's the current score as we come back out of the timeout. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Almost over and back there, and Bahamas causing all sorts of havoc. Here comes the breakaway dunk. Jerome Burroughs throwing it down. Great defense. Really good play coming out of the timeout there from Bahamas, and USA were caught off guard. Kopp couldn't get the 3 off. Patient play, and they do make that one. And Rob Baker, the second, knocking down that 3. Really good play from Americup to set that play up. Good response from the USA. Baker, the second, 5 points. Clark, a lot of dribbling, trying to lose Kopp, but he's not losing him. Now they're going to have to go back out. Shot clock running down. And that's unfortunate. They got in good position, and now Kopp is running out, and he loses the ball. He's had problems around the basket finishing. And Miller is fouled by Kopp, and Kopp helps him up. It's a little bit chaotic here. There's nothing chaotic about this dunk as he went up one hand into 2 and threw it down. Nice job by Jerome Burroughs. And again, Nathaniel Baston doing a really good job for his country here. His first time representing his national team. Just takes his time. And they blew the initial rebound. Did USA. That was a nice 3 from Rob Baker, the second, the assist. Shovel assist by Americup. Americup comes from good stock college-wise. Was at Indiana Hoosiers and Northwestern Wildcats before that. Interested to see how he progresses. He's had a couple of issues close to the basket. Let's see how he goes moving forward. Now, Reggie Perry, another interesting player on this USA roster, 24 years old. Played a couple of years in China. Has represented the national team at previous Americup 2022 qualifiers. And playing for the Greensboro Swarm at the moment, so we'll see how he progresses with 90 seconds remaining in the first. 4-point lead for USA. Noel with his points there. Crossover. That's a tough shot, but he makes it. Domnick Bridgewater. Wonderful play from the Bahamian playmaker. Perry, hands off. Push shot is good. Nothing but let. Jalen Crutcher. Instant offense for the 25-year-old. Second game in these qualifiers. That three is up and down, but really strong play. Good pivot, good footwork. Ball's loose, and USA get away with one there. And there's a foul, and a little bit reckless there. That's unfortunate for Bahamas, but sort of from the blind side. So USA back at the line with Jalen Noel. Part of the Capital City Go team in the G League. And New Orleans Pelicans as well. 64% from the free throw line for the New Orleans Pelicans in 8 games. He's up to 3 points, so making a positive impact here. Bahamas looking for options. Screen from Burrows. And tough shot. They almost tipped it into their own basket. John Jenkins keeping it alive. And 4-second differential between game and shot clock. And Jalen Noel sizes up the situation. Screen coming from Jenkins. Perry attacks. Ball, loses the ball, and Bahamas can finish this. Oh my goodness, a one-handed slam, and look out the other way. They almost got the half-court heave, but look at Domnick Bridgewater fly through the air for the one-handed slam. This is quite remarkable. What a move, what a moment in Nassau in the Bahamas. At the end of the first, Bahamas 22, USA lead with 26. Go download the app on your usual platforms and you'll get all the games, all the highlights, all the streams, and all the box scores and information you could possibly want from all the FIBA competitions. Do that right now. It's a great piece of technology. Okay, so USA by 4. 3-point shot is up. Kopp keeps it alive. Screen from Perry, all the way across, shots up, and it's just off left from Jalen Noel, but they keep it alive. No, they don't. Bahamas. And now Americup gets the finish around the basket. He just had really quick hands there and caused all sorts of problems for Garvin Clark. Hand off on the three-pointer. That's really nice. Behind the back, but the help was waiting. That's really good help defense. No foul. Kopp pushes ahead. In transition, 3 is long and rebound by Bahamas, and it's just, the pace is just picking up. And again, the bounce pass just didn't quite come up high enough. And Tavaria Mirula just couldn't get the finish. Open three is long from Perry. I'm not sure that's his forte, looking at the way he plays, but Bahamas have got sloppy. They've not secured the rebound. And Stephen Silas saying, okay, but everyone wants to shoot threes in the modern game, whether you're 5'10" or 6'10". Nice fake by Jalen Crutcher, and I think there's going to be a foul against Reggie Perry. He is a big man at 2 meters 8. And that was good defense from Kopp. I don't think Kopp was shouting at the defender. I think he was shouting at himself for the couple of other close-in misses that he had, but that will settle him down, I'm sure. Looks a pretty organised player. So here comes Bahamas. Find themselves 6 points down. They've got to stick together in these moments of adversity, find a way to succeed. Nice pass inside, and that's a good start. Just throw it into the big fella, Tavares Miller. He's their leading scorer and rebounder, 16.6 points a game, 8 rebounds. Nice finish, close into the bucket. Johnson off the catch and finish, no good. Nice rebound, kicked it out, no good. They keep it alive again. This seems to be the way this game's going. A lot more possessions for the US. Perry's going to take another three, and he's completely missed the rim. This, I don't think it's advisable. Now he needs to make up for it at the defensive end immediately. Miller looking strong. Miller looking very dangerous. Miller Kopp cannot deal with him, and Miller loves it. And the whole of his team and the country are all joining in with the joy of that finish. Again, just a quick pass inside, one-on-one coverage. And, well, Miller Kopp at 2 meters 1 is not going to deal with a 2 meters 3, bigger and stronger, and made for post play Tavares Miller. 70% from the free throw line so far in these qualifiers. 26 points, 8 rebounds versus Cuba. And remember, a double-double versus USA last time they played. 20 points, 10 rebounds. And a reminder on qualification, USA are qualified for their 12th Americup. Bahamas need to win just to make sure, to make absolutely sure of their qualification. And Jalen Crutcher making sure that USA just scored a 3-pointer. Beautiful shot from the left wing there. USA by 4. Second quarter action here. Garvin Clark. Now Tavares Miller is further out, and he's got the bigger defender on him, and the immediate success for USA. And the throwdown as well for Nasir Little. He is long at 2 meters 4, and he can run the floor. Very dangerous proposition. Franco Miller. Miller pulls up for 3, just off. Got to be patient, because the quicker you shoot, the quicker USA are coming back at you. 3 in transition is long for the USA. They're certainly getting plenty of looks. Clark across. They're looking inside, but now this is really deep. And the ball's loose, and really ripped down by Nasir Little with a vengeance. Wrap-around pass in the corner is 3-pointer. Jamius Ramsey, of one of the OKC Blue G League's finest. And it forces a timeout from the Bahamas, who are in trouble at the moment. USA just starting to click into gear. Remember to scan the QR code, download, down, load courtside, 1891. So Bahamas just needing to stop the momentum of USA. They're getting a real foothold in this game. USA just they are putting up a serious amount of threes, 14 already, 4 of 14. 8 of 8 from the line, 8 of 13 from 2-point range. It's the volume of shooting. A lot of these threes, of course, in the modern game are in transition. And there's Pat Ewing on the bench for Team USA, one of the legends of NBA basketball with New York Knicks, Georgetown College as a player and a coach, and great to see him being involved with Team USA, passing on his vast knowledge, especially in and around the basket as a big 7-foot center, or maybe even more he was. I'll have to check that. Anyway, that's Bahamas attacking and coming up empty, and they've got to keep away from one-on-one options. That's Rashad Davis with the headband attacking the basket. 9-point lead for USA, nearly halfway through the second quarter. I hope you're enjoying Americup 2025 qualifier between Bahamas and Team USA. A lot of dribble and nice play from Franco Miller, getting basket side of his defender. And he makes the first. 67% from the free throw line coming into this game, averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Just played the one game versus Cuba in this window, earlier in the window. So he's been a positive influence on the team. Now some pressure up the floor from Bridgewater, and they're going to need this. Bahamas get USA out of their rhythm as Norris Cole goes flying through the air and nothing called. He was out of control there. The two-time former NBA champion. We have to go back to 2012-2013 with the Miami Heat. He's been around Europe, played basketball Champions League, and just trying to bring some experience and control to this USA team. Tavares Miller just couldn't get over 2 meters 11. Malik Williams, who's doing a great job inside. And that's short by Jamius Ramsey. Good defense by Bahamas. That's a lot of size there that Bridgewater's trying to. That's a beautiful pass move. I think they've got to move Malik Williams around, and Tavares Williams got to use his quickness and strength inside and try and get open that way, and that worked. Miller up to 7 points. Inside, 2, and he loses it this time, Williams. Good job by Bahamas. That's showing a lot of good effort here into the corner. Catch and shoot is just short, but it was a good look in the corner. Cole. And Norris Cole just throws the ball ahead and the player's not looking at him. Shots up, this is big, and it's just off for Samuel Hunter. Norris Cole attacks, and this time he is fouled. Now that's nice play, just getting out of the eye line of Williams, Tavares Miller, and he catches and finishes nicely. And Nathaniel Bastian back in. Had some good minutes earlier in this half. And Norris Cole, an interesting character, 36 years old now. 1.88 m. And 5 points, 3 rebounds in the game against Puerto Rico. Played in the Americup 2022 as well. 6 games, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. And he knocks down the free throw. It's the reigning champions for Americup are Argentina. Won the 2022 FIBA Americup. Brazil second and United States third. Canada fourth as Bahamas put the corner shot up. But this Bahamas team, whatever happens tonight, if they can get through to the finals, they are a very dangerous team if they have all their players available. And I mentioned them earlier in the commentary, and there's one that's here tonight. Samuel Hunter has already made a 3 in there. He's way above the rim with the throwdown. That's what Bahamas have got to do. Show intent and deliver around the bucket. And good defense, just making it as tough as possible for the United States. All the way to the basket. Unfortunately, Rob Baker II said, I'm going to have that, and look out! Nasir Little flying through the sky, and he crushed it. He is one heck of an athlete. The 25th pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Just showing why there's been a lot of NBA interest in him. Garvin Clark, they just couldn't get that to go because the defense had gone to the ball. They're going again. A nice little flip finish just to slow his body down. And Nasir Little takes over the game on a 5-zip burst. Jerome Burrows, just when Bahamas were getting ahead of steam, USA comes straight back at you. Now they've just got stuck here. Burrows looks for the handoff to Franco Miller. Sidestep, shots up, and it's just short, right on the shot clock buzzer. Javonte Smart weaves through the Bahamas defense, or tries to, ends up with the ball. 3-point shot is good, effortless shooting from Javonte Smart. He was fortunate, but he made the most of his good fortune. Javonte Smart, 25 years old, averaging 19 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. In the Americup qualifiers so far. It's timeout, and Bahamas have got to do it all again. Apologies for the strong language there used by John Lucas the third. 42-year-old American just absolutely seething with his team, but it's tough. I mean, he knows what he wants them to do, and they know what they need to do. But yeah, this USA team, they're coming at them in waves, and Nasir Little with 4 quick points, and obviously Javonte Smart again in broken play knocks the 3 down, and it's forced them into a timeout. So they've got to go again, Bahamas. Got to show resilience. Good attack. Just lost the ball when they couldn't get the finish. Went for the big dunk. And USA throw it away. Fortunately for Bahamas, but Sam Hunter went for the big throwdown. They just got to feed the ball into Tavaria Miller as much as possible. Right at Bridgewater. Inside, that's much better, and the foul. That's exactly what they need to do. Ruben Nemhard was left all alone there. Trying to guard Miller. 12-point lead for USA. 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. USA have already qualified. Said earlier, 3rd in the last Americup behind Argentina and Brazil. And the referees are going to have a look at this. And the ball was thrown in to Miller, and he was pushed from behind by Nemhard. While we're waiting for this, just to put some sort of context into the United States' success at the Americup finals, they haven't won. They've won 7 times between 92 and 2017. Bronze in 2022, silver in 89. Six World Cup golds in the Olympics. Well, they have dominated, including the thrilling 2024 Olympics, when both the men and women just got past France in absolutely amazing circumstances. So we're back. And actually, it's going to be a USA ball. So no foul adjudged. Just contact and the ball went out of bounds, and it was adjudged to be USA. So 45-33 USA, time running down at the end of the second quarter. Penetrate kick, throws it up, bit wild, but they get it back. Shots up at the buzzer. And this time, Miller gets it, and they've got time if are they going to go quick? Yes, they are, and that's a good decision, it turns out. Incredible strength from number 2, Domnick Bridgewater, at 178, the 24-year-old, just showing some incredible strength. Playing in France, his club basketball, Chalon Reims. 69% from the free throw line. He's played 24 games in the France Pro B. And he's just shown how explosive he is along the baseline there, and the dunk as well that he's treated us all to. And now there's a USA timeout, or they're going to want to set something up for the final few seconds of this quarter. Here's some statistics for the two teams. Fast break points 9-6 Bahamas. Second chance points 7-4 to the Bahamas. And some highlights from Nasir Little. He has played an important role for USA tonight. But then there's been some really good play as well from Bahamas. They're not backing down. Samuel Hunter there with some good play. Tavario Miller becoming a focal point, and then that, well, all eyes on Nasir Little when he just gathered himself on the runway and just took off and crushed it. And a good crowd in here today enjoying this action, watching their national team up against the latest Team USA selection. So this is how it's all set up. The last shot should be USA. Bahamas just trying to put a little bit of difficulty as Godfrey Roll is in the game, putting in some pressure. And the shot's up from 3, and that's unreal by Team USA. A long heave, just misses. But you can't legislate sometimes for shots like that. And watch this from Javonte Smart. That is effortless distance, effortless range from behind the arc. Half-time, Bahamas 36, USA 48. Tied 1891. So third quarter about to get underway, and Bahamas will be attacking the basket to our left in the light blue uniforms, and they need, as they needed at the start of the game, they need a strong start and really start executing. Garvin Clark straight inside, and that's a good tactic again. Tavario Miller ends up with Norris Cole defending him, and that is a big problem for USA if that's what happens. But that's a good start for Bahamas. Nice fake, and here's an open three, and it's just short. That was really deep. Good offensive rebound, shots up, that's off. Offensive rebound, no box out. Another three is off, and in the end USA get it. And the modern game again, that three-pointer is so popular, and if you can knock it down, especially after offensive rebound, it's a massive momentum shift. And Norris Cole is fouled. Game day 6 of Americup qualifiers for the 2025 edition, which will be hosted in Nicaragua 23rd to the 31st of August later on this year. What an event that will be. Javonte Smart, shots up and way short for Jamius Ramsey. Good closeout, good effort by Bahamas. And I think it's Bahamas ball. Cole was saying that it just scraped a Bahamian finger, but it didn't. And Bahamas have a chance to eat into this lead, get it back down to 10 points or maybe 9 with a 3. Good attack and block, but big rebound almost from Miller. He just couldn't get hold of it, and that's a beautiful push ahead by Norris Cole, and the score. Big crossover, underhand, left hand, and real handful is Garvin Clark. He's playing. It's interesting, his route around the 23-year-old, 1.83 m, Garvin Clark. Just played the game against Cuba, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists earlier in this window. But he's playing in Spanish third tier at Horta Godella. 15 games, 23 minutes a game, 65% from the free throw line. Averaging 9 points, 2.5 rebounds and 4 assists. He's so important, so explosive for this Bahamas team, and knocks down the free throws. With Clark, Bridgewater, Miller, they've got 3 real strong and quick guards. Nasir Little. Pull-up J is off. Back outside to Cole. Smart. And that time that was a little bit, maybe a little bit rushed. Hand in the face as well. Front rim. Here comes Bahamas again. Left. An offensive foul called on the screen there with Tavaria Miller. That's unfortunate for Bahamas. And Rashad Davis out and Samuel Hunter in for the Bahamas. Nasir Little, oh, that's so clever. Goes right, finishes with that underhand, outstretched left hand finish. And USA extend the lead. Bahamas have had a chance to cut it to 10 or less, but it's a 14-point lead in favour of USA. Bahamas attack, get tied up, kick it back out. And Sam Hunter there getting completely caught up in the air. Good defense from USA. Smart attacks and finishes, and the gaps are opening up in the Bahamas defense, and USA taking full advantage, forcing a timeout from Bahamas in this FIBA Americup 2025 qualifier. And Bahamas again forced into a timeout because of these sort of plays from Little and then Smart. Just slicing the defense of the Bahamas open, and now they find themselves 16 down and in big trouble. Seven minutes remaining in the third. Again, that's a good block from Malik Williams. Here comes USA in transition, and Javonte Smart finishes with ease. Bahamas just struggling to keep up with the transition offense of the USA. And I think that's their best ploy. Just throw it into Tavaria Miller. He can use his strength and guile to draw some fouls from the USA defense. Inline possession for Bahamas. Domnick Bridgewater, trapped in the corner, gets it to the top. Miller hands off. Franco Miller has it knocked loose, time running down. And nice job by Jamius Ramsey with the steal, but Bahamas get it back, they push ahead. And a nice layup for Bahamas, a little bit at a time. Garvin Clark with the layup. Shots up, and nothing but net for Nasir Little. He is dangerous. Nice catch and shoot from the wing. 7 of 20 USA from behind the arc. 2 of 16 Bahamas are struggling. Bridgewater. A lot of dribbling going on. They hand it off back. Shot clock's running down. Step back three. That's so tough. Off the glass! The bank is open in Nassau. And the crowd get uplifted by that. There's a foul. Javonte Smart. Wanting and one, but I don't think he'll get it. But watch this. David versus Goliath, and David won that battle. Big crossover, step back. That's massive in rhythm to be able to create that space against the 2'11" Malik Williams, but he did it and knocked it in off the glass. Out of bounds play from the sideline. Ball ends up in the hands of Jamius Ramsey, short on the three. Bahamas need a special 5 minutes here. Tavaria Miller, that's a good start. This time he steps out and knocks the three down. Really versatile player, Tavaria Miller. They're playing in Quimsa, Argentina this season. And now they disrupt the USA offense. And if they can get a score here, but the defense was waiting. It's Little, penetrate, kick, far side is a miss for Javonte Smart. And ball's loose again. Short two. And then just USA completely switched off there. And that's really good for Bahamas, who are back in this game. 11 points down. Now they're pushing USA further out. Nasir Little to Norris Cole. Screen from Little. Cole long two and drains it. That's a big shot for Norris Cole and USA. And the deep range shot no good for Bahamas. USA and Norris Cole come the other way. Screen, pull up J is short this time for Cole. Tavaria Miller with another rebound. Miller thought about the three, and he's going to get the foul called on Rob Baker, the second. Because he made the last three. Defense steps out. Smart play. So Bahamas still in this game. Domnick Bridgewater just creating space. That's really clever. 1.78 m, 24-year-old. It's given us a lot of highlights already. Shots up from three is good for Jamius Ramsey. No hesitation. Dribbles it out beyond the three and knocks it down. The OKC Blue G League star. Baseline drive. just was able to get that really nice step through, but just couldn't get it to finish for Rashad Davis. And USA clean up the boards. Kopp gets all the way to the basket, and here comes USA again, just extending that lead back to 16 points. Inside, Miller against Kopp. He's had success before, and he's had it again. Isolate Tavaria Miller, good things will happen. Bahamas still in this. They've got to fight tooth and nail. Screen not used. Underhand layup, no, it's no good. But Rob Baker, the second, right there for the putback with two hands. Shots up, it's just off, ball's loose, and saved, not saved. Tavaria Miller just couldn't get his hand wrapped around it. So, substitutions. Here comes a nice chop from Kopp. Now he's getting, Miller-Kopp's now he's getting into the game. Just showing how to attack the close out there. They took the three-pointer away and immediately blew past Jerome Burrows. And the other OKC player, along with Ramsey, OKC Blue player. He's averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds at 71% free throw for the OKC Blue. A lot of pride with these players, of course, representing their country, and that's an incredible finish with Rob Baker II at 2 meters 8, ready to block the shot. Gravity-defying moves from Bahamas. Jalen Crutcher goes left. Alley-oop nearly made, but they've got the rebound. Back outside, underhand pass. Cross to the other corner. And Kopp just can't get it together. They get another possession. These are gold. Deep three is off. And it's quick fire offense. Non-stop action here in Nassau. Shots up. Off. Misses everything for Domnick Bridgewater. Bahamas just got to try and get some control in this game. Three short, and Kopp couldn't get the offensive putback. Ticking down to 30 seconds remaining in the third. And a foul called against the USA as Aaron Gordon was attacking the basket, weaving his way through the key. Kopp put his hands up, but he jumped and committed the foul. Aaron Gordon has played in all the qualifiers so far, had 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist and a steal against Cuba. And last time USA and Bahamas met, 22 minutes, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist and a steal again. And he knocks those free throws in. He's averaging 19 minutes a game, so can he give a big lift now to Bahamas for the remainder of this game? They've got to be on the front foot. Alley-oop and block. They couldn't get it. So you can hope that's really good finish for Jalen Crutcher. Last 10 seconds for Bahamas to make something positive happen. Shots up, and it's off by Garvin Clark. And USA could still finish this if they wanted, or take a shot, and they don't. John Jenkins' last effort did not count. So 23-18. USA won that quarter. They lead 73-56 at the end of the third. 56 been around. Amazing games all over the globe at all times of the day. And Bahamas are behind at the moment. They just need a big final fourth quarter, and whatever happens, happens in relation to their destiny of whether they get to Americup 2025. But they need a strong last quarter. That's to the finals. USA are there. And can they improve on their third place from 2022? Kopp, just good look with that shot, but just can't get it far enough there. Penetrate, kick. A lot of attempted block shots, and they do block that shot in the end. A nice step back to the side. That's really smart from John Jenkins. Former Vanderbilt college star. Playing in Puerto Rico most recently as well as the G League with the Ignite. Back to right now, and Bahamas have got to be smart, and that's a really nice shot. Tavares Miller, you've got to like the way he plays, sticks to what he knows, and is very effective at it. Penetrate, and a really nice play from Jalen Knoll. Up to Tavares Miller again. Just get him the ball, get him in one-on-one coverage, and good things will happen. Just rips it through against Baker the second, and get these, however good the players are, get them moving their feet, get them uncomfortable, get in their face, get them on their heels, and you get on your front foot, and you know, you'll get to the foul line or just cause them all sorts of problems. $20-point lead for USA. That's a nice out of bounds if they can finish, which they do. That's really nice by Franco Miller. Left hand, and that's just as good from Jalen Knoll. And just out of bounds there from John Jenkins, a veteran on this team at 33, along with Norris Cole at 36. All the other players just out of college or early stages of their G League, NBA, some, and of course some in Europe, as I've outlined. So a real mix for USA and for Bahamas as well. Franco Miller wheeling, dealing, and he takes Miller Kopp to the hoop, and he finishes with the right hand on the far side of the bucket. Jenkins dribbles out, screen, cross court, and the attack and the push shot from Jalen Crutcher. Really nice player playing for the Birmingham squadron in the G League. Averaging, getting big minutes and points there, 18 points a game. And back to Miller, and he gets fouled. As the bounce pass came back out to him, he's always available and always willing to attack the basket. In fact, that's Nathaniel Bastian, who's also been a very similar build to Tavares Miller. He's really been doing a nice job, Bastian. Playing his basketball in France, his club basketball in France, pays Salonné Basket. And he makes the free throw. And it's a 19-point lead for USA. Doing a lot better job on the road here with their points production. Oh, nice fake and another push shot incoming. And I'll tell you what, Jalen Crutcher has got that move. He should have the copyright for it because he's got it down to a T, and so has the Bahamas guard going the other way. That is beautiful basketball from Franco Miller. Just off 2 feet, such a strong move, leans in, uses the right hand. That's the right time. Keep the right hand close to your body and then finish with an underhand effort. And great job from Miller. Miller's 13 points, 4 of 4 from the line tonight. 2 rebounds, 3 assists. A couple of turnovers. He's just short there on that. But he gets the ball back and USA get it. And the hustle by Tavario Miller forces Malik Williams to knock the ball out of bounds. That's great hustle by Bahamas. And just a bit of tetchiness going on between the two bigs. Referees might need to keep an eye on that. Focus of the coaches. Just getting the moisture off the floor where Malik Williams had fallen. There's Pat Ewing. He's seen it all, been there. And what a great person to have, and he's enjoyed himself. Well, why wouldn't you out in the Bahamas this time of year? Of course, on that dream team in 1992 as well, don't forget, with Magic, Michael and Larry and Bahamas. Long range effort is just off. They're just centimeters away from getting a reward with a 3, and then down the other end, Jalen Knoll just finishes and sort of slowly breaking Bahamas' hearts tonight anyway. And there's, holy cow, what a finish by Tavario Miller. That is just awesome. Excuse me, that will be Nathaniel Bastian. Big time play, beautiful pass, cut along the baseline. And Bastian with his best highlight play, and maybe Bahamas' best highlight play of the night. And he knocks down the free throw with a nice arc. That's a big moment for Bastian. Left-hand dribble. All the way out. They could be breaking this up. They do. And it's Bastian again. Miller and Bastian on together. And this is really reaping rewards for Bahamas. Good job by Kopp. All the way across. Shots up is just off left from Bridgewater. Williams to Jenkins, inside to Williams, and of course that's where USA want Malik Williams to be catching the ball. Back to the basket and real close, in close proximity to the hoop. So inbounds from USA for the baseline. Nice run set, but Jalen Crutcher just couldn't get it to go. Can Bahamas put on a run here? Domnick Bridgewater, hands off. An attack downhill off the left hand, and that's beautiful play from Bahamas and Franco Miller. Jalen Knoll off the screen, nice step through, left hand finish, just that jump stop just froze the defense. He was able to step through and finish with his left hand. A great attack, pull up, and just in and out for Bridgewater. What a live wire he is. Catch and shoot in transition, and Jalen Knoll, casual as you like. One of the capital city go-go's in the G League. In Washington, shots up and good for Bridgewater. Nice shot fake and knocks down the three in the corner. 18 points the difference. Over 4 minutes remaining. Can Bahamas do something special here and shut down the USA offense? Javonte Smart to Nasir Little, and ball's loose, and it's Bahamas ball. And that is just as easy and relaxed as you can get, but then this is really good. Gets Javonte Smart up in the air, Bridgewater, and knocks down the three. And coach John Lucas III has had, it's been tough for them tonight, but he's had to really tear into his team. But there's been some good moments as well. Three off the dribble is off, but the rebound and putback is Wilkinson Isnord into the game for the first time. And this is what they need, energy. And that was tough D, or tough attempted D on Nasir Little. And they might be having a couple of words. And Isnord saying, well, I'm just trying to play tough, and this is what's going to happen, Nasir. This is international national team basketball, and Bahamas are playing desperate, are playing tough. So it's USA inbound from the baseline. Little, oh, nice curl cut. Out into the corner, opposite corner for three. Good offensive rebound. And the finish by Rob Baker, the second. Really good rebound by Baker. Franco Miller fouled. And USA in team foul, so here goes to the line for two shots. Miller's been playing for the national team since 2021, and the 16 games that he's played previously for his national team. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. But tonight, putting on a strong performance, just can't get that free throw to go. 17 points for his country this evening, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Make that 18 points. And Bahamas have just got to keep on pushing. Bridgewater trying to make things happen against Javonte Smart. comes Godfrey Roll the third. He's played in all 5 games of these qualifiers. Last time against USA in 27 minutes, had 10 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. But right now, Nasir Little and USA, Javonte Smart, step back. And a whistle away from the ball as Jamius Ramsey attacked the Bahamas hoop. So baseline out of bounds. Oh, that's nice. Ramsey just couldn't take the pass. So Bahamas have another chance. Godfrey Roll the third. Leans in on the USA defense and high off the glass. Gets it to go. Nice job by Godfrey Roll. Deep three indeed, but they can't. That's in and out, and Bahamas come back again. Screen. And an offensive foul, unfortunately, from Wilkinson Isnord. He'd set a really good screen with a wide base. But then he just leaned to the right, where he didn't really need to. That was a good screen set. The small margins of international basketball. USA probing, crossover, and foul on Ramsey. Jamius Ramsey. Just saw a crossover dribble and attacks, and the help come over with Samuel Hunter. He's at the line, Ramsey. 23 years old, 1.91 m. He's played all 5 games, 16.4 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. The Bahamas in November, 19 points, 4 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So he's been right through this qualification process, the OKC Blue G League star. Godfrey Roll, the third. Bridgewater attacks. And he's blocked. In fact, that's Garvin Clark. And now USA attack behind the back. And nice finish by Jamius Ramsey. And ball's loose again, and USA all alone. And a dunk from Ruben Nembhard. And USA starting to run away with this. They're almost at the 100 mark on the road here in Nassau, Bahamas. The Bahamas have to call a timeout, call a halt to the momentum of the USA. Well, here's some of the highlights we've been enjoying here tonight in Nassau, Bahamas. And USA just starting to push in transition, and then that last bucket, Nembhard all alone. Bahamas have given it all they've got, and they've shown themselves in a good light for large parts of this game, but USA just seem to have another gear. And you can look at stats. 14 of 20 from the free throw line for Bahamas, 5 of 27 from behind the arc, 23 of 46 from two-point range. They look good when they try and isolate Miller, and of course Nathaniel Bastin's had a great impact as well as Dylan Musgrove comes in. Shots up from deep, and that's way out, and it's a three for Bahamas, and the crowd love that. And a nice hard two-footed jump stop from Nembhard gets him some success close to the hoop. 20-point deficit for Bahamas. Nathaniel Bastin. Two big dunks. People will remember tonight from Bastin and Domnick Bridgewater. Godfrey roll. I wasn't sure how to deal with that. And a strong attack, but Wilkinson Isnord is blocked as well as he tries to score from the other side of the hoop. And calm finish from Javonte Smart. Just defense just completely vacated there. And Dylan Musgrove trying to take on Ruben Nembhard. Not sure, just going to go one-on-one there. I'm not sure how well that's going to end up for him. But it's into Godfrey Roll the third. And USA are going to take this one and finish at 5-1. And now we're going to have a highlight play. Yes, we are, from Jamius Ramsey. The OKC Blue fans will love that one, as we all do, with the side-winding slam to the exclamation mark, and the USA win. Godfrey Roll, the third, attacks, and he doesn't quite get it over the hoop, but that man again, Nathaniel Bastin. What a good athlete, and good play from him there. And time expires. And USA are victorious here in the Bahamas. Congratulations to them on a strong Americup 2025 qualification campaign.